What's up, y'all? It's Darius from DariusCooks.tv. Now, when I was growing up, we had a phrase that we would always say. It says, something to stick to your ribs. And that's exactly what I'm going to try to personify for you today. A little something that's gonna stick to your ribs. We're gonna start with this amazing slow-cooked pork rib roast and over some double cream mashed potatoes and a little bit of chimichurri to finish it off. It's gonna be pretty good, all right? It's gonna be pretty darn good. So to get started, I have an entire head of garlic that I am going to clove up and peel and get studded into this pork roast. Let's go. All right, so this is our rib roast and pork roast. So this is our pork roast, and what I want to do is just gonna stab a couple of holes right in the pork roast. That way I can get the garlic stuffed right down in there. That way, as the roast cooks, all that yummy and delicious garlic flavor is permeated throughout. Then we just plop the garlic right in there. All right, so the roast is now studded with as much garlic as your heart can stand. Get it? Garlic, heart. I'm full of it. All right, so the first thing I wanna do is I have some mustard, Dijon, and I just wanna use this as the glue for the seasonings on the roast. Okay, hands are clean. Now let's season this bad boy up. So first, I've got some adobo, not by Goya, okay? Next, I've got some onion powder. Next, I've got some dried fennel. I'm gonna add a little bit of garlic powder on top so I get a nice crust of flavor. The last thing this needs is going to be some coarse black pepper. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that right on top, and then I'm gonna rub it in. That way, it gets all into the crust and the top of this roast. All right, and then this goes right into our hot oven so that it cooks up until it's golden brown and amazing. So while the roast is off in the oven, roasting, let's work on our potatoes. I have some Yukon goat potatoes. I keep the skin on the potatoes just because I like that. I've got some garlic, and one of the things that make really great steakhouse potatoes is to infuse this water with great flavor. So I got my potatoes with the garlic. They have cooked until they're fork tender, and I'm just gonna give them a drain and put them right back into our pot. All right, we'll give this a mash with our potato masher. Get in here and put some elbow grease into it. Elbow grease into it like this. Right there. All right, perfect. That's nice and mashed, right? That looks good. Let's add all the good things that make the perfect mashed potato, all right? And I can already smell like all the garlic happening, so I'm happy. So the first thing in is some butter. All right, then I've got some mascarpone cheese, and I'm gonna season this up real simple. Fresh cracked black pepper, lots of it, and then some salt, a fair amount, so the potatoes taste like something. And before I add in the heavy cream for double cream, let's just give this a mix first. That way we see what consistency we're at. See what I mean? How it's already sort of getting nice and creamy on us. All right, let's add a little cream to this. All right, and then we'll give that a mix. Perfect potatoes. We'll put it back on the stove and just keep it warm until we cut open our roast. I just feel like I need an accompaniment, like a garnish to go with this amazing roast. And I want something that's nice and bright and light. So I figured a cilantro chimichurri would be perfect for this. So I've got some cilantro, tons and tons and tons of flavor. I like it, okay? All right, to this I'm gonna add some sugar. The reason I'm adding sugar, I know I get some people say, why do you add sugar to your chimichurri? It's because we're gonna add vinegar, all right? A little bit of oil. We're gonna add some salt, and let's add some fresh cracked black pepper. Let's throw in a clove, and we'll do a bit of a pulse. All right, that looks perfect to me. Let me get a bowl to put this in. All right, this is our chimichurri. Perfect, perfect, nice and bright. And will be the perfect accompaniment to our pork roast. Speaking of pork roast, let's cut into it so we see what we're working with, huh? Let's cut them down, let's slice them open. See, look at that, how perfect is that? That's amazing. Here's how I'm gonna do mine. I got a little bit of these mashed potatoes hanging out. Let me get in here. I'm gonna slide me a little piece of this juicy pork roast. And I got a little bit of this chimichurri. I'm just gonna put right on top. All right, so let me go in for a taste. And I wanna get a bite of it all. I wanna get a bite of that delicious pork roast with some potatoes and some of that bright chimichurri to see if it's gonna stick to my bones. Try, yes. So you have to give it a try. I'm telling you, I can't stop eating it, and you won't be able to either. The recipe, you know where it's gonna be, DariusCooks.tv. There's two things I gotta tell you, as I always do. All right, food is my life. Life, it's my food. Until next time, I gotta wish you a happy cooking. From my heart to yours. Bye, y'all.